स्कूल में क्या पढ़ा था? कुछ फैक्टर्स पढ़े थे हम लोग ना। R is equal to rho into L upon A। इसी के बारे में हम लोग डिस्कशन किए थे, याद आ रहा है? The factor on which the resistance depend, resistance of the conductor depend directly on the length. Number one, R depend inversely to the cross section area of the wire. Cross section area having circular area. You may think of cross section area equal to pi r square. Diameter, which is equal to 2r, whence you can write r d by 2, and you can write for area pi d by 2 whole square. Pi d square by 4 is the area in terms of diameter. Diameter of wire is capital D. So the factor on which resistance depend can also be decided with the diameter of the wire also. Length as well as cross section area as well as diameter of the wire. So R can be written in terms of rho into L upon area is here pi d square by 4. So how resistance of the wire depend on diameter, square of the diameter. So this is also the conclusion. And making use of this formula, we can solve some problem. One numericals we have already solved upon finding the resistivity of the material. Today we will study after the resistance, how resistances are connected and why the connection is said to be series. Resistance, स्पीकर बंद कर लो, खांसी आ रही है तो। Resistance of a system of resistances, resistor भी बोलते हैं. When two or more than two resistors are connected with each other to get the equivalent resistance, we call it as a system of resistances. Resistance of a system of resistors. You take two or more than two. Suppose we have taken R1 and another resistance R2. Yes, R1 is the first resistance, R2 is the second resistance. Now you connect more, add one. Yes, R3. You can think here, if the left end of the resistor 1 is A and right end of the resistor 1 is B, the right end of the first resistor is connected to the left end of the second resistor at a common point B. And similarly, right end of the second resistor is connected to the left end of the third resistor at the common point C. And all these connections are maintained along a straight line. Suppose I is the current supplied to each. I is the current passing through all resistors connected in series. And this is possible only when we connect it with the source, whose positive terminal is maintained with positive terminal of the battery maintained to the positive of the ammeter. Negative terminal is connected to the one-way key, K for key. You see the circuit diagram. Now you take rheostat also. Rheostat. And make the complete circuit. Yes, RH. Total voltage applied. Total voltage applied with the help of battery, so that I current start to flow from the positive terminal of the battery. The combination of two or more than two resistors in such a way that they are connected end to end and current passes state-wise. Same current flows, but maintain at different potential. It's called series combination. So series combination of resistances किसका स्पीकर खुला हुआ है? किसका स्पीकर खुला हुआ है? अनम्यूट करके रखो अगर बात करना है तो. So how to complete the circuit diagram for series resistances? In between the two ends of the first resistor, you connect voltmeter. You connect voltmeter across the first resistor. You will see here, if voltmeter is connected across R1, the potential difference according to Ohm's law measure is V1. Similarly, when we connect another voltmeter across R2 between B and C, the potential difference between B and C across R2 is measured by the voltmeter V2 by applying Ohm's law. Similarly, in the third case, where the last inch is taken as B and voltmeter third also measures the potential difference between C and D. So in each cases, different potential difference across the resistances can be noted down. And how to note down the total potential difference of the combination? In the series combination, it is all the different resistors R1, R2, R3. Individual potential difference is noted down with the help of the voltmeter. And for the whole combination, we should connect a voltmeter at A end and then to the B end of whole combination. and that voltmeter will give total combination of the potential difference across all three. So you should take care of the circuit diagram, how to take the total reading of the potential difference between the whole combination. Now we will apply here. We are going to find the equivalent resistance. Equivalent resistance is the resultant resistance of the combination. You are connecting all three resistors along a straight line so that same current flows, but potential difference across them are different. This is very important point. Potential difference across their resistors are different, but the current passing through all of them is the same. Under these two conditions, the combination is said to be the series combination. Same current flows and different potential difference. Under this condition, we make use the Ohm's law to find the equivalent resistance. Let us see how to calculate how to derive the relation for R. You just think of RS. It is the equivalent. It is the equivalent resistance in the series combination. In the series combination, RS is called total resistance. Equivalent resistance means resultant resistance of all combinations. Equivalent resistance of a circuit is defined as the total sum of all resistance connected in series. And we know this equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So this is also called principle of series combination of the resistor. If someone is asking the question, what do you mean by series, principle of series combination of resistances, you will write this formula RS, which is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. But how to stabilize this relation? This also depends on the two conditions, how you are supplying the current. So you will see here, with the help of battery, we have supplied main current from the source, battery. And this very current is passing through each resistor also. Same current flows through all resistors. So we will not divide this current into different current. Same current passes through each resistance or individual resistance. If you are you think for when current passing through the R1. For R1, how to find the potential difference? Potential difference across R1 can be calculated as V1 with the help of voltmeter. You write I into R1, step 1, because current is passing through R1, so potential drop is V1. Similarly, for R2, you find the potential difference with the help of voltmeter across the second resistor R2. You write it here for V2. This is the potential difference across R2 only. The same current is passing, but resistance is different. And for third resistor, R3, you once again find the potential difference with the help of voltmeter connected across R3. And you write here V3. So very simple. It is the only Ohm's law which helps us to find all the potential drop across all the three resistors connected in series. So this V1, V2, V3 are nothing but the total potential applied by the battery. You know that battery is the cell combination of the circuit. Ammeter is connected in series because to read what amount of current is passing. And total V stand for the combination. So voltage applied by the battery and total combination is nearly equal. So our purpose to find the total potential difference for combination of all R3, R1, R2, R3. So how to we apply the law of conservation of the energy. Law of conservation of energy means what amount of voltage you are applying with the battery and how much potential differences are obtained across all three resistors. So right according to the law of conservation of energy, total potential is nothing but the all different potential difference across all three resistors. V1, V2, V3, their addition will give all potential difference of the combination. And put all the values. You apply Ohm's law to the left side. You write here equivalent resistance so that I into Rs will give the total potential difference of the combination. So I into Rs is the total potential difference of the combination. And from equation 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you can write for I times R1 and I times R2 and I times R3. Take I common. Mathematically, you write R1 plus R2 plus R3. You observe here that Rs potential difference is the sum, but mathematically we will cancel out the current to get the Rs. And we get the result as the sum of all the individual resistances connected in series. So we get the result by applying Ohm's law, by taking care of the conditions of the series. So this R3, Rs is always greater than R1. This is also greater than R2 individually. And Rs is also greater than R3. So equivalent resistance is such a resistance which is always greater than that of the individual resistances connected in series. So we should also note down this point, what the result of the resistance is. Why do we connect the resistances in series? The purpose is to increase the value of resistance, to get the high value of resistance, to oppose more and more current to flow and control the amount of current. We connect the resistors in series. And this is the maximum effective resistance. Rs is the maximum effective resistance in the circuit. सारी बातें समझ में आ रही बच्चों? अनम्यूट करके बोल सकते हो?
यस सर।
आप कुछ बताइए ना।
हाँ बोलिए बोलिए। ये बात में जहां जिसको डाउट है वो पूछ सकता है। ये सारे 5 नंबर वाले लॉन्ग टाइप के थ्योरी हैं, लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन, और जो इनको समझ में आएगा वही प्रॉब्लम बना पाएंगे। एनी काइंड ऑफ न्यूमेरिकल्स विल बेस्ड ऑन द मीनिंग गिवन इन द सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन। किसी बच्चा को कोई दिक्कत है तो यहाँ पर पूछ सकते हो, बोलो।
सर FR/R1 मतलब क्या होता है?
FR1 कहाँ लिखा हुआ है?
सर उसके ऊपर जो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस है क्रॉस R1 इज इक्वल टू V1 इज इक्वल टू IR1 सर जो लिखा हुआ है
यहाँ पर I इंटू
यस सर
R1। R1 है, R बड़का वाला R है, ये कैपिटल लेटर का R है, रेजिस्टेंस का वैल्यू है। ओम्स लॉ पढ़ाए थे ना, तो जब करंट जब पास करेगी R1 से तो I इंटू R से वोल्टेज नंबर 1 आ जाएगा। ओम्स लॉ लगाओगे ना, जब ये करंट इन करेगा और A से B के पास जाएगा तो यहाँ पर वोल्टेज जो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस बिटवीन A B होगा वो क्या होगा? करंट इंटू रेजिस्टेंस। इसी तरह अगर सेम करंट पास कर रहा है तो R2 के साथ जब सेम करंट जाएगा तो I इंटू R2। जितना भी रेजिस्टेंस हम लगा दें, ये 3 रेजिस्टेंस तक का टाइम कंट्रोल किया हुआ है, n रेजिस्टेंस तक भी ला सकते हैं। हाँ, R1, R2, R3, so on for any number of resistors we can connect, but for each resistor potential differences are different। ये बात का ध्यान रखना है, सर्किट डायग्राम को केयर करना है।
सर एक बार सर्किट डायग्राम को एक्सप्लेन कर दीजिए ना।
हाँ देखिए, सर्किट डायग्राम में बैटरी से आइए, पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल ऑफ द बैटरी लेफ्ट साइड में है, मैंने यहाँ पर 2 सेल लगाया है, हाँ 2 कॉम्बिनेशन कर दिया है, सेल नंबर 1 सेल नंबर 2 को मैंने यहाँ पे कर दिया है। ये सर्किट डायग्राम एनसीईआरटी से भी अच्छा है, ये वेरी सिंपल और क्लियर डायग्राम है। यहाँ पर बैटरी से प्लस से जैसे स्विच ऑन किए, हाँ की में देखो डॉट किया हुआ है, इफ यू आर पुटिंग डॉट विद द ब्रैकेट द कंडीशन इज स्विच ऑन। As we switch on, what happens? Current start to flow from the positive terminal of the battery and enters into the ammeter. Ammeter reaches the value of the current, and then the current passing and entering to the left side of the combination, where R1, R2, R3 all are connected in series. Series has sense of combination of number of resistor along a straight line, so that same current may pass. You connect voltmeter number 1. You connect the negative terminal of the voltmeter to B point and then completely come to the negative of the battery through the rheostat. You will note down the value of the V1. Then you disconnect. Once again, you connect the R2. There are 3 processes, R1, R2, R3. All different components are connected in the circuit, and for that, individual voltmeter is used to find the V1 and V2 and V3. 3 steps are needed to calculate V1 and V2 and V3 individually. This is for study purpose only. The final circuit diagram has been shown, but it does not mean that it only all 3 are connected and we can directly note down the value of the V1, V2, V3. No, you connect R1, you complete the circuit with the negative of the voltmeter to the negative terminal of the battery through the rheostat and key, and you take individual potential difference of V1 as I into R1. Now you disconnect the R1. Now you put the connection of R2. The left of the R2 is connected to the positive terminal of the battery through ammeter, and C point is connected to negative terminal of the battery through the rheostat and key, and then once again potential difference is applied. We should note down with the help of voltmeter. Then we once again disconnect and connect the R3. Once again potential difference is noted down by making connection of the voltmeter at C point and D point. C is maintained to positive of the battery and D is maintained to the negative of the battery through the rheostat and key. So all these 3 resistors required 3 steps to note down the potential difference between V1 and V2 and V3. After that, you combine all 3, then put one common voltmeter. Then you will note down the total potential difference of the combination. So the circuit diagram which has been made here or drawn here is for the final purpose to stabilize the relation. Now you think, yes, after that, so V1, V2, V3, all 3 combination, and law of conservation of energy is applied here. What the total battery has supplied the energy, and that energy is distributed through the R1, R2, R3. Because potential difference is nothing but the amount of work done in bringing the unit coulomb of charge from one point to other point in the same electric field of the charge body. So potential difference and potential difference, because charges are supplied from the positive terminal and coming to the negative terminal. So there is some transfer of charges to the conductor, which gives the value of V1, V2, and V3. So mathematically, we are adding up all the V1, V2, V3 equal to the total potential of the combination. This total potential of the combination is equal to the total voltage applied for the circuit diagram. And then we apply Ohm's law. We used to write I into RS. S stands for series combination, equivalent resistance in series combination. So by cancelling the current, we get the result for the resistance. And what is the conclusion? The conclusion is that same current must pass, different potential difference must be noted down, and total equivalent resistance must always be greater than that of the individual component of the resistance connected in the circuit. So RS is always greater than R1 and R2 and R3. So these are some discussion given in the series combination. Okay, is it clear to all of you? बोलिए, सुनाई पड़ता है यार बच्चों? हाँ, तो ये सब बात थोड़ा थोड़ा छोटा छोटा बात है, उसको अच्छा से समझने से हाँ ये क्लियर होगा टॉपिक. हड़बड़ा के खाली पढ़ा के गिनती नहीं कराना है. हाँ, we have planned to impart the education not by only reading the book.
सर वो सर्किट डायग्राम एक बार सर.
सर्किट डायग्राम फिर से क्या होगा? आप तो बता चुके हैं बार बार. सर्किट डायग्राम का मतलब है कि तुम
सर
समय
वो
बताना चाह
पॉजिटिव
रहे हो।
चार्ज,
अब
सर
you say,
पॉजिटिव चार्ज,
you see the circuit, you tell me about what you have understood about. Yeah, you explain.
सर जो
There.
पॉजिटिव चार्ज बैटरी से निकला सर लेफ्ट साइड से, तो सर एमीटर का पॉजिटिव में इंटर किया।
Yes. तो दोनों
तो सर
रिपल्सन
वो
के बाद भागने लगेगा क्या?
सर
What
नहीं
is
सर,
like?
निगेटिव चार्ज सर जैसे एमीटर में पॉजिटिव में इंटर किया सर, फिर वो
Yes.
निगेटिव से निकलने लगा,
Yes.
तो सर चार्ज वहां पे सर निगेटिव कन्वर्ट हो गया कि सर वो पॉजिटिव ही रहेगा?
वो करंट का डायरेक्शन है। What is the meaning of current? हम लोगों ने पहले बात किया था। You think of the flow of current in a conductor. If you are writing I, you are saying about the current flowing through the wire, and current is what? The rate at which the charges are flowing per second through the wire. So positive charge supply coming out per second becomes a current, and because ammeter is connected in series, so current will pass state-wise. There is no hindrance of the charges, and there is no hindrance of the flow of the charges due to the potential given to the ammeter. Ammeter is designed as plus and minus of the two terminals, as we give the sign of plus and minus to maintain at two different potential of the cell. Also, you have plus and minus. You are connecting with that sign. Similarly, ammeter is provided with the plus and minus sign, so that this instrument must be maintained with the source. Positive terminal of the battery must be maintained to the positive of the source, and negative, which are maintained with the negative of the battery after connection of R1, R2, R3. No matter how much resistance you have given, but the way the current is flowing is the state. There is no change in value of the current, so it will maintain that negative terminal. So ammeter is connected in series only to read the value of the current. They know the sign of plus and minus does not affect the flow of the current here because it is in series. तो ये बात का ध्यान रखना ही नहीं कि माइनस लिख दिए और ए पर जोड़ दिए और फिर ए के पास वोल्ट मीटर का प्लस जोड़ दिए, तुमको लग रहा है कि प्लस और माइनस कैंसिल हो जाए। नहीं, ऐसा नहीं सोचा जाता। वोल्ट मीटर के बारे में समझो। वोल्ट मीटर का देखो, लेफ्ट वाला जो पॉइंट ए पर है, राइट वाला डी पर है। फाइनल टॉप में जो वोल्ट मीटर लगाए वो फाइनल कॉम्बिनेशन का वोल्ट मीटर है। वो वोल्ट मीटर टोटल कॉम्बिनेशन का है। तो इसको अच्छा से ढंग से थोड़ा सा आप सर्किट डायग्राम इसे नोट करोगे। हाँ, ये सर्किट डायग्राम पर आपका चर्चा चलेगा। ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। फिजिक्स अच्छा से समझो, उसके बाद ही ज्यादा कोई प्रॉब्लम बनाने की कोशिश करोगे।
सर ये सर्किट डायग्राम में सर कौन सा चार्ज फ्लो कर रहा है?
यहाँ तो चार्ज फ्लो ही नहीं कर रहा है यार।
सर केवल करंट फ्लो कर रहा है।
यहाँ करंट फ्लो कर रहा है ना, गुड बॉय।
यस सर, सर वही बस सर दिक्कत था।
नहीं तो आप यहाँ पर समझे ना, पहले करंट पढ़ने जा रहे हो ना, करंट पढ़ रहे हो तो व्हाट इज चार्ज तो हम लोग फर्स्ट डे पढ़े थे ना। आई इक्वल टू क्यू बाई टी लिखे थे। आई इक्वल टू क्यू बाई टी, तो क्यू इज द अमाउंट ऑफ चार्ज, बट हियर द चार्जेस आर फ्लोइंग इन टर्म्स ऑफ द पर सेकेंड टाइम टेकन। करंट means q into t, the q by t, charge is I into t. So if you are saying current, already charges are also included this time. So the rate at which the charges are flowing, so why we should say rate of flow of charges through the wire? We should give the name current. So if you are pronouncing current, there is no need to ask or no need to say about the charges. Okay? Because current is the result of the rate of flow of charges. Both have the same sense. Rheostat will control the value of the current also. RH by sliding the jockey, changing the resistance, and suitable amount of current will pass. It will not burn the apparatus also. If you are not connecting the rheostat, it means you are giving the whole voltage to the circuit. That may cause burn the circuit also. That may give high voltage to the battery, to the resistance. So rheostat is very important component in the series combination. It will control the amount of the current according to the values of the resistor, and we can read it easily. When it is passing through ammeter, it will give deflection. When it is passing through the voltmeter, it will give deflection, and we can note down the values of the ammeter and volt. Okay, so today is sufficient. In the next class, we will study about parallel combination. Next day. ठीक है?
सर
हाँ, जल्दी बोलो.
सर एग्जाम में सारा क्वेश्चन एनसीईआरटी से आएगा.
एनसीईआरटी जानना जरूरी है. That will pile up your mind and give your foundation. And if you know how to solve the NCERT problem, then you will solve any other problem given by any other writer. The fundamental purpose is to develop yourself by solving the NCERT problem. Each and all questions you have to solve. Then you will consider any other book. ठीक है? चलिए, बहुत हो गया.
सर सिलेबस आएगा
क्या? सिलेबस?
सिलेबस यस.
सिलेबस तो अब एनसीईआरटी बुक देख लो, पूरा सिलेबस है तुम्हारा. सिलेबस है एनसीईआरटी, ऑल द